When was the last time you talked to him?
I think it was after... When did his girlfriend die? He wanted time alone. Considered being a horrendous pain in the ass, but I didn't want to tread on your turf. My patient is still fighting in the feminist trenches, but the war is over. Yesterday's sluts are today's empowered women. Today's sluts are celebrities. That isn't progress.
Sorry, patient's got a rectal bleed.
I'm busy.
We need you to...
Actually, as you can see, I'm not busy. It's just a euphemism for get the hell out of here.
Feel any tenderness back here?
No, not at all. So you're treating professional sports injuries now?
Oh, no, I'm not
familiar with the concept of sarcasm. Don't sweat it, it's new.
The two of you used to be together?
She dumped me when I lost the last 85 pounds. Said there was less of me to love. Grief is Newark. Okay, it's there. Can't avoid it. The idea is to hold your nose, hope the traffic's not too bad, and get onto Manhattan as quickly as possible, not to buy property. I told you that I was sorry. Would it change anything?
I wouldn't believe you.
If you believe me.
It's hard to imagine such a world.
Mind if I come in?
Not at all. You mind if I leave?
I'm withholding your salary history from every hospital in the tri-state area.
You go, girl.
And I'm permanently setting every TV in this building to the Pottery Channel unless you both sit down. Welcome to couples counseling.
How you doing? Good?
Fine, thanks.
Sit.
Same time next week. Put this on Dr. O'Shea. And some chips.
Forget your wallet, House?
Nope. I'll take care of it. Check. Word is, you're into monster trucks.
Are you checking me out?
I think I'm falling in love. Do you have some ethical problem with what I'm doing that you can express in a unique way, which might actually make me think that I'm wrong, even though I'll never admit it?
Yes.
You are funny. You want to come over and watch Prescription Passion at my place tonight?
You know I'm not gay, right?
Neither am I. If you don't want to have sex, that's cool with me.
I'm not coming over to your home.
I'll grow on you.
Am I gonna die?
Can we talk about something besides you for a moment? Like maybe the fifth line?
F-E-O-S-P.
We're gonna have to remove your whole head. Don't worry. It doesn't hurt. Hallucination. That's a brain thing, right? Do we have another patient who's almost finished with all their living?
So it's okay to stab his brain because he's old?
Did you get the consent?
No.
Tell Foreman to get it. Old people are scared of black people. It's a long shot. It is possible, and I'm an ass. Ironically, we need to do a colonoscopy to confirm. Unfortunately, we can't know when shortly before death is until shortly after death, and that seems like an obstacle.
House, call your mom.
What are you, my mom?
Anybody read Chinese?
Cutner, you're sort of Asian, right? Get it translated. You there for the rice or the re-education camps?
I was there to track down my biological parents. They denied my existence.
4 parents, and not one of them taught you to cover your mouth.
Sorry about your father.
I'm not.
If there's anything I can do, just...
You know, you're right. I don't think I can sleep alone tonight.
It goes better in a large muscle. Drop your pants.
You know, I usually pay tens of dollars to hear that.
That doctor that I coughed all over, is he gonna be all right?
Cuddy drugged me. My mom didn't call Cuddy. She called you Where's my phone? It's the team. It's their ringtone. My ringtone for you is Dancing Queen by ABBA. I said I'd go to the funeral. I didn't say when.
When things go wrong, I like to be ready. Will you please hold the flashlight for a minute?
Call a locksmith. We'll go inside and play Guess That Smell with the truckers while we're waiting.
Obviously you didn't do it because you don't want to... House, what are you doing? Get off the... There's a cop!
Uh-oh.
Bubbles.
Is that your new stripper name?
Yes.
Apparently, she was with the patient last night.
At 3 a.m. Oh, yeah. Penthouse Forum meets medical mystery. Maybe there is a God. I've been waiting for you to spiral out of control ever since you got your Huntington's diagnosis. But this is more than I dared hope for. 13. Go stick a needle in your girlfriend's pelvis. And no, that one wasn't a metaphor. Suck out some marrow. That one was. I like to watch. So feel free to ignore me. You know, if you're in the mood to start kissing or groping or showering.
You'll have to excuse Dr. House. He mistakes immaturity for edginess.
You're Dr. House?
I assume my name came up last night in the form of a moan. Score the score. Scale of 1 to 10.
Don't answer.
7.
Finally got one right. You were just upset because the whole time she was with you, she was thinking of my huge, throbbing diagnostic skills. You're a disgrace to your stereotype.
Because conversations go both ways.
Like 13. Stick 13's carpet cleaner on a treadmill. Methacholine challenge. Can someone find the carpet?
I don't have a drug habit.
A slutty party girl is fun until she pukes on your shoes. And she's just a pain in the ass.
Just spoke to my brother.
And by brother, you mean?
I mean my parents' other son.
Wow. Same dad. Savior to all who need saving. That's why his first wife had a wooden leg. Second wife was Canadian. He's the one who needs to be saved.
From you or the hoe?
The hoe's just using him for his money. Predictable reaction.
She has no tears.
He was either this or put on Brian's song. I didn't have time to stop by Wilson's. Another life saved by girl-on-girl action. Oh my God! You guys shop here too? You're clearly not pregnant, so either you're buying this as a gift or this is some kind of weird, if you build it, they will come moment.
37-year-old male with recurring blackouts.
Tell him to switch from tequila to bourbon. Worked for me.
They ruled out drugs and alcohol.
When it's epilepsy. Tell him to buy a hockey helmet. What time are you seeing the mom?
You're having your guy follow me?
You're not equipped to handle a real kid, never mind a factory second.
I'll take 7 to 14.
We have a player.
I'd rather use a pseudonym.
Good thinking.
And sleepwalking doesn't kill, unless he walks out a window.
Could be some sort of narcolepsy.
Which is caused by...
There's usually a genetic history.
Or...
If you know the answer, can you tell us the answer?
I don't know the answer. Which brings us back to... Or...
Some sort of environmental trigger.
I honestly don't know where this is going. Just following the clues. And...
And you're obnoxious. You have no reason to lie.
Which proves he never goes anywhere else. When... he's...
Conscious.
Oh my God, you're right.
Hey, what are you doing?
Baby barf. Maternity ward was handing out free samples.
You leave me no choice but to change. My clothes, not my mind.
Looks like this kid thing is really working out for you. All of the shopping, none of the stretch marks. Guy's bleeding out of his pores. What does that tell us? Other than you don't want to play basketball against him.
Even if we're right, he's going to need a kidney transplant.
Test the daughter.
She's 12.
Small kidney just means he won't pee as much. Great for road trips.
All surgeries carry risks. You could die.
And if you don't do it, Daddy will die.
Stop pressuring her.
Sorry. Daddy's perfectly healthy. We want you to give him a kidney anyway, because it'd be cool if he had 3.
Shut up.
I need a genetic disease.
I'm sure you're carrying a few. I've just given you the answer, haven't I? And now you're going to walk out of here without saying a word.
Nope. Clot, tumor, metabolic, or infection. Stick him in a CT.
Can't.
I'm assuming he has a giant head. What's this?
Take out menus. But I'm hoping you come up with a better answer when everyone asks what we're talking about. Last night,
Forget it.
I just want to say thank you for not taking advantage.
You're welcome. Anytime you want to stop kissing, I'm there for you.
What did Cuddy want?
I kind of hit that last night, so now she's all on my jock.
Wow. She looks pretty good for someone on roofies.
You spoke to her?
Kind of hit that, so she's all on my jock.
Whoa. What? What?
Huh. Everyone else thought I was kidding.
Full-on sex or what?
Got a chart laid out with all the bases. I'll take you through it.
There's a reason.
Yes, those large things in her bra.
You were hiding it from me. Means it meant something to you.
Yeah, I fiendishly concealed it within the phrase, I hit that.
If you dated Cuddy, there would...
Sorry, I get better reception when you're not here.
How you doing?
Better.
Great.
Everything involving me kissing House is good. Oh, God, you dragged it out of me. You're a genius. House, you okay?
Yes,
Your hand.
it's weird. I usually don't get the stigmata until Easter. We still need Trapper John.
Chase doesn't want anywhere near this surgery. Maybe you could talk to him.
I can't understand a word he says.
I've always had some feelings for you.
Are you saying you want to date me? But you thought you should just say it.
Yeah, I thought you should know.
Let's have dinner tomorrow night.
Okay.
Or maybe it'd be better if we just had sex.
Pardon me?
In front of House's office. I assume the point of this is to make him jealous, to make him realize that he does want a relationship with me.
Yes. You think it'll work?
You're an idiot.
Blood test will be done soon. I'm guessing that's a new technique.
Hey, Cameron. How'd you like your old job back? I'm asking because it's the only way I can fire you.
I just tried your house. Where are you?
Clubbing.
He's on morphine.
No, he's on saline.
I figured you'd put him on saline, so I switched him back to morphine.
I love you. Steroids could cause an irregular heartbeat, making our current one irregular. I went to Cuddy's house, but I didn't go in. Went home without ringing either her metaphorical or actual bell.
Interesting.
Holding things in can give you cancer. You figure that 2 people snuck weapons into the clinic today?
Dr. Cuddy brings in the drugs. Alone.
She might be armed. I'd have her deliver it shirtless. If you don't think your life is worth more than someone else's, sign your donor card and kill yourself. Take your time. It's not like I got a gun to my head. Spit it on the floor.
What?
If I do it, I can't tell Cuddy that it was medically necessary. I'm going to ask you to piss on our chair next.
What about an x-ray or something?
Good idea. Oh, damn. I left my CT machine in my other pants.
You think I handled this differently because you were in here?
I don't know. Let's try it again without me. That's your strategy. Taking the high road. It's not gonna work.
Huh? Did you say something? I couldn't hear you from all the way over here on my side of the desk. You're not gonna argue why this case is beneath you?
No point. I'm in an elevator. Can't run away.
You can't run away anyway.
That's just mean.
What's Cuddy doing in your office?
Other than throwing off the feng shui with her ass that faces all 8 sides of the bagua at once.
These walls aren't soundproof.
I'm well aware. Wow. Muscles and curves. My penis is so confused. Have you seen my balls?
Can you hold on a second?
My balls. Have you seen my balls? Giant one and the red one.
Hey, yeah, I just had to explain to him that I had his balls and he's not getting them back. Excuse me.
Maybe you should just let her have your office.
Or she sends one of yours to the hospital, send one of hers to the morgue. Are you screwing with me?
Are you screwing with me? Everybody knows this is going somewhere. I think we're supposed to kiss now.
We already did that. Seemed like the logical next step. Can you leave these? Why have Foreman's breasts suddenly started to droop?
Large breasts are a classic symptom of you letting Foreman take vacation days.
When are you taking vacation?
I'm bringing in a case. You may have noticed me doing that before.
I've noticed you a lot recently. It's almost as if you have a sexual interest in someone here. Like, say, Taub.
Well, Taub might think I like him if I stayed, which is why I'm gonna do this.
You got a Christmas present.
That's funny. It usually explodes after I do that.
You're throwing that away?
Twice. Someone's screwing with me.
Gifting antique medical texts. Oldest gag in the book.
And you, standing there, beseechingly.
I think she loves you.
I told you to lay off the present.
Just tell her how you feel. If you won't, then I will. Damn it. Love like this needs to fly free.
You talked to Wilson.
He has very girly handwriting, by the way.
I knew I should have just wrapped a new present.
Of all the ways to mess with people, why give yourself an imaginary present?
You checked the prices for firemen strippers recently?
Yes.
If I wanted gifts, I would just look deep into my patient's eyes and act like you. I gotta stop being such a jerk. Oops, kind of undercut myself there.
It's tuberculosis.
Got that from an anal swab? Man, you're good.
You don't have clinic duty today.
Who says it's a duty? If you can't be nice, why be a doctor?
In the back of my head here.
Uh-huh. It's Beccaria's sign. Only gone by your 3rd trimester.
I'm not in school.
Neither is your fetus.
How do you know that just from the headache?
How do I know? I missed my period. I got fat, threw up. Oh, no, wait, that's how you know.
I'm a virgin. Aren't there other ways I could get pregnant, like sitting on a toilet seat?
Absolutely. There would need to be a guy sitting between you and the toilet seat, but yes, absolutely. And now brain, which has mysteriously reappeared. Speaking of mysteriously reappeared,
Her ALT is 20 times normal.
you keep showing up. You also keep leaving. It's possible that you have the hots for me, but really, really hate this kid. It's also remotely possible that I have that reversed.
She says you told her you can get pregnant from sitting on a toilet seat.
I said those words, but with particular inflection.
We do other stuff in bed. Couldn't some of his sperm have made it up there somehow?
More likely it came from the guy whose penis made it up there somehow.
My asthma. They said they'd fix it, but it didn't make any difference at all.
Are you using your inhaler?
All the time. Go through one a week.
Why don't you show me how your inhaler works?
Why?
I win.
You faked a scientific miracle just to win a bet with Wilson.
More an argument.
I think you're confusing nice and evil again. Letting a woman deceive her husband by inventing a virgin birth. And Rachel is doing great. Thanks for asking.
Proving that you're a better foster mom than a homeless drug addict.
House. I've got a DYFS home visit on Friday.
And I've got a WHORE visit on...
Mama's busy. You two are gonna have to go play outside for a while. I'm inconveniencing you because you inconvenienced me. When was the last time you showered?
Scent of a man. I realize you haven't experienced it sober.
32-year-old male with chronic pain all over.
This is the favor? I was expecting something involving whipped cream and tongue depressors. I said multiple EEGs, all of them cleaner and squeakier than Cuddy's rubber nipples.
Take the garbage out on your way out?
If you want a man to take your crap, you have to marry him first.
Or employ him. And hearing me say no over the phone wasn't good enough.
I'm inconveniencing you because you inconvenience me.
You don't have a family, do you?
Left them all back on Krypton.
I'm taking over some of her day-to-day responsibilities, like babysitting you.
You have your whole life ahead of you. So why would Cuddy want you to die so young?
She figured I'd spent 3 years working for you. I was inoculated.
Resent the student becoming the teacher, and then push comes to shove, and we all get to realize what our real role should be. Then you put out.
That's why I took the job.
Oh, will you two stop it already?
Stop what?
Disagreeing.
Okay, which one of us shouldn't have an opinion?
It's not an opinion. It's a smokescreen. You're worried that'll confirm that he's boldly gone where no man has gone before.
You saw performance?
Sorry, you were busy.
True. Must be somebody's job to stop me from being reckless and irresponsible. Nobody can stop me from being premature.
You come to me with a request and it makes medical sense, I'll say yes.
I need oral sex.
Can I return my phone call now?
I don't really see how that's going to be possible.
Cold agglutinins. Abnormal protein gets activated by cold temperatures.
Like the classroom with the broken heater and the cold metal table and the procedural.
Oh, for God's sake, get a room.
I had to say yes because House wanted me to say no.
You think he was bluffing?
I'm the new kid. He had to test me.
I never said her deranged personality was a symptom.
You don't need to. Been here 5 years. I can hear your thoughts from my apartment.
Can you hear me now?
Move on to another organ.
I did.
What do you want me to do? Say yes just because your house?
I'd certainly like that, yeah.
Yes.
Cameron actually said yes?
Nope, I'm just obsessive about clean cuticles. Is that cute?
A little.
If I threw up on you, you'd be pissed.
Your puke isn't as cute.
Elevator's broken.
It was fine when I came up from admitting.
Did you take the elevators up?
Yes.
Elevators keep crashing.
Elevators can be capricious. Sometimes it just seems like they're out to get you.
Either do your job or go home.
Doesn't mean I have to do it happily. It definitely doesn't mean I have to do it without seeking vengeance on the person making me be here. You've officially dragged me down to your level.
Okay. Hey, Blue.
So, you're happy to be here?
Does it show? First, her lung deflates like me after a cold shower. Now her liver starts to bleed like me after... You okay?
Someone set a tripwire.
I hear Cuddy's SEAL training finally came in handy. Should I be investing in a flak jacket?
Itch receptors are only in the top 2 layers of skin. Which means she's not actually itchy, she just thinks she is.
I don't remember demoting you. You're only here to get back at me by dumping dirty mop water on my carpet. just get it over with so I can get back to work.
Why are you asking about Foreman and not 13?
Ebony and Ivory are joined near the hip.
Yes, you like working with him.
Wow, if only I'd known I was having fun, I wouldn't have canceled the bouncy house. I like what he does for this hospital.
What he does is who he is. And the same goes for you.
I found this in the coat closet where I hid it.
Thought I'd never see you again. Little Greg. Yesterday, you hate me. Today, you're practically weeping on my shoulder. I can only assume that what I'm hearing is your Aunt Flo.
When I was being a jerk, you suddenly act human, but when I act human, you turn back into a jerk.
Guess our cycles aren't matched up yet. In the days leading up to her next period, when her uterus is supposed to swell, everything swelled. Then when her uterus was supposed to bleed, everything bled. Yes, ladies, I am blaming her period. It's the worst period ever.
Can't do surgery until her cycle's over and she stops bleeding.
In the meantime, get her a pint of cookie dough ice cream and a DVD of Beaches.
You doing anything Friday?
Taking a lovely young lady to the Philharmonic.
Is that your way of saying you're having sex with a hooker?
2. Can't create a harmonic with just 1.
Can I help you?
Just browsing, thanks. Happy to be underachieving again.
Running the ER is slacker heaven.
Don't thank me. Just knowing I can be of assistance is thanks enough.
And there's nothing hypocritical about recognizing your heritage.
So you keeping kosher now? Wearing 4-cornered garments, slaughtering heifers to the god Ra? Wait, is that one of your people? Hey, I was just talking about you. Well, not you specifically. Whores and hypocrisy.
I think you should still split up. It's just a matter of time before one of you finds the other in bed with another woman.
You really got a thing for your boss, huh?
I've got a thing for my boss's thing.
You don't resent this baby. You want to be a part of it.
Yes, but not till her 16th birthday in some states.
This is ridiculous. You two deserve each other.
What's going on?
Well, either Foreman is here, as the two of you discussed, to beg for his job back in exchange for me dumping you, or nothing. Yeah, who's the controlling bitch now? House, shut up.
This isn't gonna work.
Are you kidding? I've never felt more alive. Conflict breeds creativity. You promised you wouldn't go there.
Einstein said, coincidences are God's way of remaining anonymous.
A woman in Florida said, look, Jesus is on my cheese sandwich. Part girl, part boy, all 13's dream date.
Over the past 13 years, we've educated ourselves.
Who needs med school when you got Wi-Fi?
You slept with House. He asked permission before taking my bagel, took the case without a fight, honored the parents' request for an MRI.
Yes, those were my terms for sleeping with him.
He's in a good mood.
Sex with me would explain that. But it doesn't explain why I'm not curled up in a ball weeping in shame.
If you two aren't keeping something from me, that means he's keeping something from both of us.
In one arm and both your legs. Does it hurt right now?
No. When I, put pressure on them, it hurts when I do this. Ow. And this. And this. Ow.
How about this?
Ow!
Did you give House the moron with the broken finger?
Thanks, bruh.
You were right. He is in a good mood.
Stop pretending to be asleep. We're not leaving.
Still working means synapses is still firing. We just need to get a message through.
Stop breathing.
I think my penis stopped breathing. Do you know CPR?
Looks like your brain is okay.
Other than the fact that my nurple is now purple. Up with him. Surprised yours are still attached.
Are you taking any Vicodin today?
I don't remember hiring my mother.
Me yesterday at breakfast either.
I don't remember having breakfast with my mother. Back off. Only 13 gets to grab my nipples this time.
Idiot.
Okay, I admit it. I have bulimia. I look good, though, don't I? You gave birth to a freak of nature. Doesn't mean it's a good idea to treat him like one. Cameron brought this up from the ER. Doesn't look like a friendship bracelet.
No nasal cancer. And no marriage either if our patient keeps saying everything that comes into his head without regard for the consequences.
You always led me to believe you were one of a kind.
I don't mean to be abrasive, especially since you're such a pleasure to imagine naked.
It's okay.
Thank you for understanding. I do you, though. Whoa, I would do her in a minute with fudge and a cherry on top. I've already embarrassed myself with one doctor, whom I am at this moment imagining with you in a king-size bed with a mirror on the ceiling. I am so sorry. But if I couldn't have both of you together, you would definitely be my first choice.
Oh, he wouldn't have paged me if he couldn't watch and enjoy the...
Your tush is like the pistons in a Ferrari.
You're welcome.
That was for my benefit.
You're 40 years old.
38.
But that guy can only tell the truth. He prefers your body to that of a smoking young hottie.
That was your way of saying I look good today.
You don't get the slightest kick out of that?
Sandy Koufax is Jewish, greatest left-handed pitcher of all time.
Sandy Koufax, that's all you Jews go on about. And the Holocaust. Gets old.
The dog marks his territory all over the living room. He said he put a glass of juice on the floor while he was fixing the television.
Dog was fixing the television?
Yes.
Stir near the brainstem. Nobody's gonna touch it. Your boss would. He's an egomaniac. I know, because I keep seeing him at the club.
I had colds all winter.
I've been in this room a while. But it's spring now, right?
It's not life-threatening. It's not important.
Luckily, neither are you. You ever tried to pee on yourself in public? It's not easy.
Sorry, I rushed the Jewish frat. We peed in private.
For good reason. I could spot a fake seizure.
A cat predicted my death.
Cats make terrible doctors. Oh, no, wait, that's women. You're screwed. If you're gonna kill me and rape me, please do it in that order.
This is the cat, Debbie. Have you heard of her?
Debbie. Sorry, but without a last name.
She only sleeps next to people when they're about to die.
Can you come back later? I have some business I'm conducting with the Prince of Nigeria. Quick! Before she goes without attention for 8 seconds. She's faking. The cat told me. Listen.
Confirm she's faking, or I'm gonna have to kick her out. I'll give you 24 hours.
Consecutive?
What are you doing?
No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die.
Why are you pushing a crash cart?
Because patients sometimes crash and haven't yet invented a crash tractor for me to drive wildly around the hallways.
I told you to get rid of Death Cat.
You see a cat?
I see a litter box.
This is a disability, Dr. Cuddy. Can't make it to the men's room on
You pee
time.
on the mice, too?
Well, now you see, the mice actually prove that I don't have a cat.
Are these the genetically modified lab mice from oncology?
Genetically modified for tastiness. Who told you about the test? Taub?
I'll never say, but yes.
How do we know the urine is still brown?
Had to be. Once you've gone brown.
I've got to stop telling you my theories. You always just try to prove me wrong.
The theory about Cuddy's ass getting bigger at the full moon? I confirmed that one. Photos on my blog. The cat was not predicting deaths. It was just trying to keep warm.
Yes, dead people are renowned for their warm glow.
Cutner! Cat pee on my chair?
Blood on my face?
Fake blood.
Why are you still alive?
I'm not sure.
I guess he was impressed that you stood up to him. And got a cat to pee on his chair.
Yeah. A cat.
What are you doing?
Just looking for some reading material for the crapper. If you're praying in there, stop it right now.
We'll get his doctor to order an MRI.
His doctor's busy teaching him how to blink out "kill me" in Morse code. Then Dr. Idiot will realize that his name is not a coincidence, and he'll let me do whatever I want.
Thank you.
What are you doing up there anyway?
Antiquing. Find you a late Victorian corset. Come by later. I'll tie you up.
The hitting on her?
The pageant starts in an hour. You have to do something. There's something wrong inside her head. It's like she has no idea what's going on around her.
I thought she was just flirting with me.
Sorry for your loss.
Thanks. It's not my loss.
And I'm sorry you don't think it is.
Maybe he's looking for someone to mother him after what happened.
The only kind of mothering house wants involves a bullwhip, leather diapers, and a credit card.
What does any of this have to do with my husband?
This is environmental nutbag. Where did you keep your maiden name? Got a kid, too. Double threat. Eco-freaking deadbeat dad.
House.
Stuff you haven't eaten just proves you haven't eaten it.
You were hoping for evidence of stuff I have eaten? First door on the right. Even if I had changed my diet, what possible reason could I have for hiding it from you?
Lost my mojo.
Have you retraced your steps? Does your cleaning lady check your pockets before...
Clueless about cutting her. All marriages suck. Your marriage sucks.
No.
I love her.
He loves a tree in Oregon more than he loves you. But he can't have sex with it. Unless it's that slutty oak outside Portland.
You want to get to your point?
I say you were pregnant, but I don't think Chase's body is mature enough to produce sperm. It's like the zoo, except you can bang on the glass as much as you want.
Think she can do it with the broken cowboy?
God, I hope so. The fact that you sent me on a scouting mission, no skirts.
You're not on the guest list.
If I get drunk enough, there's a chance I might make out with one of the strippers. Or become one.
Sold.
You were right about the heart. Should have listened to you.
The correct phrasing would be, I should always listen to you.
You're okay with this?
I paid $50 for this.
You guys are great together. Trust is everything. I gotta get some air. Keep it real.
Why were you talking to the patient?
I think skinless women are hot.
Stroke, seizure, death, or worse.
Worse? Double death?
You live, but you damage the only thing you care about, your rational mind.
See, the problem with speculation is you make a spec out of you and some guy named Lation. Like locking the barn door after the horses put his face between your breasts for an hour and a half.
I'm your boss. You're an employee.
Well, I'm not normally into role-playing, but if you want to... I slept with Cuddy after she helped me detox from Vicodin. Okay, thought I'd mention it.
Wow. Wow. One for each.
That's what she said.
How's the pain?
She's probably got some bruising.
Yeah, I get it. You're a stud. Wow. This is fantastic. How are you going to screw it up?
Several good options. I assume Dr. Cuddy gave you this number.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I'm about to lose you because I'm about to drive into a tunnel, in a canyon, on an airplane, while hanging up the phone. Attention! I have an announcement that I slept with Lisa Cuddy.